like a kiss goodbye. So, what would a first kiss be?
Honey and lavender cream. Sweet. Intriguing. And you? How would you describe it?
Oh, are we actually doing this now? This thing. I can open this up. Yeah, we won't be able to get past that until later. Oh great, Neon Tom. Ooh. Shred.
How's your job? Coming at range.
Oh, oh. Take that on, Tom. Let's... It's in the library. Mementos. We had a new mementos. Promise of Glory, a relic that claims prehistory. When gods wrote decrees of coming ascension, there are fewer hands, the first warnings of betrayal, and the chains that would eventually claim all. Okay. So... Oh, progress further to unlock. There's more things that can happen to our Lyrium Dagger, it seems. I like that. Oh, ho, ho. Ho, ho. Okay, well, first off, let's travel the crossroads. Let's go back to... Arlethan Forest, that's where we came from. Alluvian, Alluvian, Alluvian. Docktown. Beacon, Undiscovered. Deep Sorrows. Lighthouse. I want to go back. Let's go back to the lighthouse, because I want to upgrade weapons, armor, all the good stuff. Travel back to the lighthouse. Also, just to make sure nobody else has anything that they need to talk about. And then continue on to, I think, at least another side mission. I want to do another side mission in Antiva this time. See if I can find things for the crows.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
Veil Seeker we just received. Lucanis is pretty topped. We can't level him up anymore. Harding we can't level up anymore. Balara, Lucanis. Yeah, Nev. We can increase Nev. I do plan on bringing Nev to the next mission. I think. No, I think I'm bringing Balara to the next mission. But... I'll upgrade this one. And I think we'll... When I when I am going to bring Nev to the next mission, then I'll upgrade her stuff. But let's go ahead and have a bite to eat. In game, we're having a dinner break. Oh, look! See this. This is why I'm glad we came back. I'm glad we came back to the lighthouse. Hello, handsome.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up.
Okay.
Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Yes.
Sounds like fun.
I would love to fancy a trip to Treviso. Yes, yes. Anything for you, Lucanis. Spend time with Lucanis. Return. Spend time with Lucanis. Coffee with the crow. Coffee with the crows? Yes. Of course, Lucanis. Yes. Return to Treviso via the crossroads or fast travel. Yes. This is a cool mission. Oh, I love this. I love this. Harding wants to chat. Good. Good. Okay, cool. This is why it always pays to come back. And looks like Balara has a quest too. Nice, nice, nice. I just want to hear...
Hey, Rook.
Oh, you moved. Okay, good. You're not just hanging out in the same spot all the time. Hey, Nev. Cool. I'm gonna have a coffee date. This is considered the first date, right? Just having coffee with Lucanis is for sure date number 1.
You've been quiet?
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I?
Right, the voice in your head.
I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Sort of like touched by an angel. Now you know how it feels to have a voice in your head. Mine is the Dreadwolf. What's yours?
Now, you know what it's like to have a voice in your head.
You know, I don't care for it. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning?
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Almost 10 years ago, a shaper from Orzammar bonded with a titan.
Yes.
Titans. Ancients.
Yes.
You think it's related?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? Volta. That was the shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
I really like how it seems like more than the previous games, there are far more, noticeably more, opportunities to flirt with the characters, which I love. Being unique is good. Zen is crazy unique.
Or you could be the only dwarf in the world with magic, which must feel nice.
A little, but I don't know everything about it yet, and I probably should. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out.
Good.
If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Thanks, Harding. I like your shoes, your loafers. Harding's loafers, they're so cute. Oh, Harding, if I could just romance everybody. If Rook could just have a harem and just romance everyone all at once. That would be so complicated, but entertaining. Also, Varric, do you have anything else to say? Varric? I'm glad I'm starting to memorize where everybody is.
Of course, Chuckles put his hideout in the Fade. His favorite weird, awful, creepy place.
Hey, Varric, so, Lucanis and I, we're about to make a coffee run. You want anything? A cappuccino? Maybe a mocha, espresso? Lucanis and I will hook you up. I am very excited, more than I should be, about, more than I should be probably about, I think Balara's down here, having coffee with Lucanis and the crows. Lucronis. A Lucronis date?
Oh, Rook! Good to see you.
Good to see you, my dear.
Ghilan'nain and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip a hole in reality.
That would be
Anyways,
nice.
We can go whenever you're ready.
Cool. We will go after I spend time with Lucanis. So I think right now my to-do list is, because again, focus, prioritize companions, coffee with the crows, then echoes of the past. It seems like we've bonded with everyone separately except for Nev, but that will it will come in due time. I'm sure Nev will have plenty of opportunities to shine. Don't worry, Nev fans, she will. I will be bringing her along. You know, here's what I'm thinking. I'm for sure, you know, now I'm going to rethink some things. I am for sure, the reason why I wasn't planning on bringing Nev to the next mission is because I thought I was going to immediately take her in the mission following Vinter, or following Antiva. But now that I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go to Antiva with Lucanis, probably do some missions there in Antiva, and then I'm going to go to hang out with Balara. So maybe what I should do is
The fires are lit.
do Balara and Nev. Upgrade this. I think what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay, we're going to do Nev and Lucanis. And they've teamed up already, but we'll do Nev and Lucanis just to bring Nev in to the rotation. Then we'll do Balara and Lucanis. Balara Lucanis, and then we'll do Nev and Lucanis again. So everyone has had a chance to hang out with Lucanis. Again, it's Lucanis heavy right now because he's the newest, freshest person. Give him give him his due, and then we'll rotate around accordingly. So, travel to the crossroads. Let's change up our party. Lucanis, Nev. And I think that's what we want. Confirm the party. Travel to the tracked... Ooh, I can just travel... This is convenient. Travel to the tracked quest. That is convenient. Oh, nice. I guess... Cool. I guess now that we've opened up a path to that quest, there's that... See, look at all these quality of life... The quality of life things in this game, y'all, is so well thought out. So well thought out. Kanatori Diamond. Fast travel unlocked. Very nice. Okay, cool. This is where... Alright, we'll have coffee with them in a moment. Ooh.
Like phantom blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
And Teven Crows. I feel like I missed this last time. Allied Strength, 300 out of 3,200. Let's go sell some stuff, because I anticipate we're going to be using Lucanis a lot. So, Faction Strength. Yeah, let's just sell Alf right now. Get our gold. And Teven Crow Strength, plus 294. Nice. We can rank up a faction's favor. Upgrade a faction merchant for the first time. Nice. Very nice. We can hopefully unlock some things that might be also very Lucanis specific. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, a lot of these are Lucanis specific, which is not a bad thing at all. Appearance. Valuables. I definitely want contract the next false avatar. Crow diplomacy at its most hypothetical. Possibly signed in jest with one of the more rambunctious divines. A price on the head of a false prophet should one rise. Let's get that memento out of the way. Gift. And Antiva. Oh, they brought back gifts in this game? And Antiva, and I like how they tell you specifically who to give it to. Although Antiva and T-Set kind of tells you like what it does. Oh, valuables and collectibles. Elven cider mug. Crow contract avatar and Teven themes. Ooh, I think, does this help decorate other people's rooms? That would be nice. As death awaits decor. An exquisite set. Its creator is a favorite of the De La Mortes. The illustrious family has been long patrons of their... I am buying the snot out of gifts. I'm so glad they brought that back. I missed gifts. I understand, you know, they're like, oh, you're buying someone's love. But I mean, a gift doesn't have to be looked like that. Scourge. All of your weapons attacks deals necrotic damage for 20 seconds. So is this a poison? Or an ability? Oh, it's a rune. Oh. 450? I'll try it. Let me try. We haven't had runes before. So we'll equipping runes. Equip runes. Oh, that goes into your dagger. Equip runes at the character screen. Runes grant new lyrium dagger combat powers. Open the character screen to equip your new rune. Got it. Okay. Alright. Wanderer's long coat. I think I'm good there. Lucanis already has this upgraded. Crowkeeper +3. Spellcaster Stiletto. So this will increase his physical damage. My physical damage would go up. Yeah, let's buy this. Spellcaster Stiletto. And then armor. Ability damage, defense would go down, but ability damage goes up, which isn't a terrible thing. Yeah, that's not a terrible thing. I can also upgrade Lucanis's equipment. Wings of Antiva, which sounds really cool. The Wings of Antiva. Detonation does an additional 100 necrotic damage. Plus 10% sundered effectiveness, which also is very good. But this increases my ability damage by 10 and this one by 5. So I feel like this is the better bang for our buck. Let's get Wings of Antiva. It just has a really cool name. And then this will upgrade our belt of Twin Buckle of Binding. Healing goes up and increases our ability damage. Yeah, I feel like we want to take this. Upgrade that. Okay. I think that's those are good purchases here. Strength with them is still weak.
Safe travels.
Quest acquired, fit for a crow. Offer a gift. Return to the lighthouse via the crossroads or fast travel. Okay. We'll get to that in due time. I don't want Lucanis to think we're coming on too strongly, too fast.
Greetings, Rook. I am Air, one who provides training for Antivan crows.
Oh.
You're not a crow yourself?
Not as such, but we are frequently at their service. That answer suits them, as it should suit you.
Oh, a trainer. So if we were an Antivan crow, does that increase our abilities? That would be cool. Contract. The next blight. The crow diplomacy dating from the fourth blight. As guild influence grew, Grey Wardens were the first to recognize true Antivan leadership. Thereafter, treaties bore seals of queens, emperors, and crows. Contract. The next false avatar. Crow. The next false avatar. I want Harding to be the next avatar, personally. The next false avatar. Crow diplomacy at its most hypothetical, possibly signed in jest with one of the more rambunctious divines. A price on the head of a false prophet, should one arise. Okay. Lucanis. The Wings of Antiva. Yeah. Uncommon. But this one gives him increased damage. Cool. What happens when I mean, that looks... I'm not gonna lie. This looks really sexy on him. The gold looks awesome, don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to like how he looks in here. Also, I'm okay. Yeah, appearance off. I'm okay with this outfit. It matches his hair as well. So, we're gonna, yeah, I mean, I think it's, Bellaris can keep hers. Harding, yeah, just for variety's sake, I'm gonna start turning this off a little bit. She can keep hers because she hasn't gotten a new outfit since then, so. But he has. Spellcaster Stiletto, yeah, let's do that. Okay. And Twin Buckle by... The healing goes down by 355, but grants quicken and on potion use, plus 30% duration and potion effect. Runes, all of your weapon attacks deal necrotic damage for 20 seconds. Sacred Rune for the first time. Oh yeah. And we got a new quest. Fit for a Crow. The team carries the weight of the world on their shoulders. Lucanis could use a pleasant surprise, perhaps a gift for his quarters in the lighthouse. Coffee with the Crows. Lucanis needs to make a trip to Treviso and would welcome company. Echoes of the past. Bellara would like to help maintaining artifacts. Cool. This is the one we're tracking. I do want to go activate runes with V. Runes give you special combat powers but must recharge. Use them wisely. You can cycle through or activate your runes by using C when paused on the ability wheel or during combat. Okay. So right now we have one.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
Before we go there, I wanted to... How do we go back to the zip line? Let's go back down, I think. I want to go back to the merchants in Antivan Square, I think. How do I get back there? I don't remember. Oh, this way. This way. It's like, where's the zip line? Because I want to get those mementos while we have money for them.
Back on the ground, sir.
So,
I'm barefoot.
hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins to find me predictable.
That's a good point. Alright, where are all the shops? Right, down here. Shops are down here. Yeah, I'll talk to him in just a moment.
A fine evening is not, my friends.
Enjoy it. Everyone in Treviso has a right to the streets. King, crow, or commoner.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Almost feels like home.
Hala's resolve. These clear, resounding instruments are made from the seasonal shed of a single lineage of Hala, a trait of mutual respect that began when Antiva stood strong with the Dales. I'm just trying to look if there's any gifts. Okay, none of these are gifts. Decor. Alright. Hala's resolve. Sure, why not? I'm not sure if that does anything, but at least I can rest easy knowing that I...
Hello again.
Twin buckle
Let me
binding.
know if you'd like to see anything close up.
This is nice, but I will continue browsing.
All of the crystals sing to me.
Legendary
Not just
valuable
delirium.
item. Good to know. None of these are gifts. Okay.
Anything here speak to you?
Not know what way.
Cafe later?
There was one up here that I... Where is it? You who has 3?
The Antam eat, do they not? Surely they don't expect us to skimp on the cream in our white sauce.
White sauce. I'm pretty sure there was someone with a memento. Slender dagger. Yeah, I don't wanna like buy everything yet. I'm surprised they don't have the merchants more clearly marked. The more of the market merchants. I'm surprised they didn't have any more of the market merchants. Because I know I bought...
Everything has provenance.
There was someone who had 3, I thought. Someone here had 3 things. 3, maybe it was you.
Anything sound good? We've got Cellini ham and strawberry jam.
Come take a look.
She was the one. She was the one. Pillars of Kalsharok stone. We are the foundations of the great tide. Kalsharok stands until the last of us falls. Oh, we only have 857 left. Yeah, I kind of should save. Okay, so just
I
remember
love how different cultures make things in unique ways.
the peddler with the lion's mane, who is
Boss talk with
opposite
Ari?
side of the Kinari, the healer. She's the one that has the 3 mementos. So when I have a lot more moolah, we'll go back there. Okay, let's do this one. Start the quest with my boy. Spend time with Lucanis. Meet Lucanis. Oh, look at him. Lucanis meets Ilaria for coffee and spends time in Treviso. I mean, Ilario is pretty darn easy on the eyes as well, not gonna lie. If I'm being honest, Ilario is slightly more my type than Lucanis, only because I do have a preference for guys with short hair versus long hair. But don't get me wrong, Lucanis, especially personality-wise, still very alluring. Taking in how life has changed since his imprisonment. Okay.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while.
I love it's like, we have time before he arrives. How would you like to spend it together?
The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
Hopefully he won't be asking me to buy him anything that's over 800 gold. Hopefully.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now.
Okay, okay.
You have questions?
No.
Tia can help.
Tia can help, yes. Tia, I think, is aunt. Aunt, I think? Maybe?
Here's the place. Bellara mentioned a daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is
Nice.
grocery shopping for the team.
I like
Have
this.
you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
I love that
We met,
Lucanis
it
can
didn't seem
cook.
like Ilario and Katerina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite. A good selection.
I really love this aspect of Lucanis because I'm a huge foodie in real life, and that definitely is the way to my heart is food. And it also makes sense as an assassin for Lucanis to be a very good cook, because A, it means he's very good with knives, and B, I feel like if you're going to poison someone, putting it in delicious food is probably the way to go. So, understanding how to make poisons, I would think a lot of, like, knowing how to use ingredients and how to mix different things together when you're cooking kind of applies a lot when you're making poisons too. So it makes perfect sense.
Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
I feel like he might already have gotten himself into trouble. Optional. Get to the cafe. Oh, meet with Ilario at the cafe. Get to the cafe. Optional. Buy something for Lucanis, which we did. Yeah, which we did. I'm glad that they marked that we did that.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself.
Yeah.
Here. This is for you.
A wyvern-toothed dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Cool. I'm glad that they're letting us buy things with my non-money, the non-gold that I have.
Maker, help me. I may be reduced to using Ferelden cheese.
Hey, Ferelden cheeses are fine, just
Try the
fine.
alluvia carilla. My old husband used to say they made him sleepy, but they tasted all right to me.
Hey, just because they make you sleepy doesn't mean they didn't taste all right. There's a chest here somewhere. Lucanis, there's a chest here somewhere. How do I get to that chest? Yours will have to wait, Lucanis, but for now I'll try to get to this chest. Oh my goodness. By the way, my apologies if my accent is completely offending any Spanish-speaking people. That is not my intention. I'm from my family's from the Philippines, so I'm actually more trying to use a Filipino accent. It's not really a Philippine accent.
That's where we're meeting your cousin. Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
I love how he recognizes that. I love that. This is so fun. I love these companion missions. I hope there's a lot of them. It feels like there's going to be, especially if this is just so early in the game. Oh, my good cute kitty. Lario's right there. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Chess piece. Why not just call it the rook that it is? This is very nice. I want us to have a date here. Well, I mean, this is our date, our first date with your cousin. First date with Lucanis and his cousin. This is so gorgeous. Another kitty. Oh, look, there's a piano too. I feel like Zen, if there was a piano, if there was an instrument that he would have known how to play, it would be the piano.
I can get you anything you like.
Kirkwall Select, 936. Few barrels survived the Kirkwall Rebellion, but this is bottled from one of them. Permanently boosts all damage by plus 1% when acquired. Oh, permanent. I kind of want to take that. I'm gonna have to remember that
Anything for you.
exists. It's
Hello.
permanent. Ugh. So many things I want to buy. I'll be back, I'm sure. Hilario!
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome. Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee? You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart. Don't mind him. Hilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here. Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Oh, I would love to try a kiss. Any kiss. Whether it's goodbye, hello, or anything between. Lucanis. Perfection. Do they have anything sweeter? I'm more of a tea drinker. Oh! Gosh. I'm more of a tea drinker. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. See, I want to tell him... I want to agree with him and say perfection, bittersweet, but Zen's not a bittersweet person. He's just straight up, do you have anything sweeter? This is Lucanis, this is Zen, this is me. I'm more of a tea drinker. I will on occasion have coffee, but if I ever went to a coffee shop, I'd be going for the frappuccinos, I'd be going for the chai, I'd be going for the matcha, the lattes, things like that. I don't want him to disapprove, but I think it's important, again, like whoever I end up romancing, I think it's important for me to be comfortable with who I am and not try to just tell them what they want to hear all the time and just agree with everything they'd agree with, or to say, oh yeah, I love that too, when I don't really. I want us to be able to accept each other for who we are, the things that we have in common, the things that we don't have in common, and if it's awesome for that person, great. If it's not, if that does negatively impact our relationship, then it's something to be taken into consideration when I ultimately decide who Zen is going to be completely 100% devoted to romantically. So I think this is a good in between. I think Zen does like coffee more than I do. I think he likes tea as well. I think he likes both. He likes both coffee and tea, probably pretty equally. Maybe has a leniency on tea, but this is the most accurate. Do they have anything sweeter, like you, Lucanis?
Bitter's good. Chocolate is better.
They have chocolata calda. It was my favorite drink as a child.
I think you're shaming me, but I'm ordering the Choco Chico thing.
The Choco Chico thing. I like that.
So, is there a reason we're not talking about Hilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
Oh.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
Couldn't take coffee
you
talk?
Have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
I like that. I like that, not only did Lucanis not disapprove of my choice in beverage, he's actually remembering it for later, which hopefully is going to come up regardless of whether we romance him or not. I anticipate that there's going to be a scene where he's going to surprise you with a sweeter beverage of some sort. And I'd like for that to happen whether you're BFFs or whether you're romantically involved. That's what I think would be super sweet. The crows I sent after Zara picked up her trail, they say she's gone. I don't buy it. We should go after her. I should say Nev could help.
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katerina was first Talon. This is crow business. We can handle it.
Okay.
Apparently not. Your lead is no good, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would.
I love that
grin.
grin.
The crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave this to me.
Lucanis, I'm sorry. I was like half paying attention. That conversation is a serious conversation.
He's
but
gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Sorry, what I was saying was I kept catching a sight of Lucanis has this crooked smile or this crooked grin. He kind of goes like he does this kind of thing when he smiles, and I just couldn't help but melt. Something inside me started to melt he did it a few times, actually, more than once, and I was like, that is so cute. I love that crooked grin. That is so... Lucanis, man! BioWare, what are you doing? I haven't even met the other eligible bachelors yet. Why are you throwing so much Lucanis? I'm not complaining, but I'm like... Oh my gosh, the other two bachelors, man, they better bring it, because Lucanis is a target. He's got a target, and he's going after it, you know... Or is it the other way around? It's probably Zen, but let's be honest. Of course, Lara always caves under pressure. Let's focus on Zara. We'll go to... He's not great at listening.
Your cousin only seems to hear about 1 word in 10.
He's always been this way. He hears what he wants to hear.
Oh. He's so cute when he drinks, even. He's even adorable when he cutes. Also, Zen's comment about how Ilario only hears like one words out of 10. I mean, this coming from Zen being totally distracted while they were having that serious conversation because he couldn't help being fixated by Lucanis' charming smile. Glad to be home. You look happy. It's weird. Good coffee? Like a kiss goodbye, huh? Like a kiss goodbye, huh?
Bitter and sweet, you called that blend? Like a kiss goodbye. So, what would a first kiss be?
Honey and lavender cream. Sweet. Intriguing. And you? How would you describe it?
Are we actually doing this now? I mean, I was like, Zevran was pretty quick, but dang, Lucanis, he's smooth. He's really smooth. Like him and... yeah, this is why I think Lucanis, hands down, for me personally, in a romantically, Lucanis hands down would win me and Zen over than Zevran. He's just... How would you describe it to be? I wouldn't really know. They're all unique. I might need a reminder. I feel like Zen has definitely had some romantic relationships in the past. And I think he's the kind of person who also is totally okay with, you know, having fun or having one-night stands. He's not against that. However, once he gets himself into a serious relationship, he's committed. Like 100%, very, very, very committed. I wouldn't really know. They're all unique. I might need a little reminder. He's definitely a hopeless flirt. He is. I think Zen is a hopeless flirt.
First kisses. It's been a while. I might need a refresher.
I see. You lead an adventurous life.
No more than you, I'm guessing?
I've always thought that to live truly is to live fully. But even before I was captured, my life was not really my own. So much had been determined for me.
Family expectations are tough. Time to change that. All work, no play.
You must have found time for a little trouble along the way. And if you didn't, I can find you some now.
We'll see. You don't know how much trouble I can handle yet. How's your chocolate calda?
Just sweet enough to intrigue me. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Exactly.
Almost.
Lucanis, just sweet enough to intrigue me. He's not completely sweet. He has a bitter edge to himself, but he's just sweet enough to intrigue me. 100% Zen. That was so cool. Oh, I love that! Heck yeah. Nice. Slender dagger. Okay. Equip. Luke has the build cooldown reduced. With Lucanis in your party, your critical ability hits apply bleeding. Oh, yes please. Yes please. Lucanis did some shopping in the Treviso markets and got further look at Antam's occupation of the city. After meeting Ilario for coffee, he remains worried that Zara will hurt his cousin as she did him and Katerina. Nice. I love how we get experience from going on a date. That's beautiful. Let's keep going towards our Icy Blast. Even the odds. Oh, I can go back there and undo it. Improved health. Acquired. We're gonna get this Ice Blast very soon.
The butcher wants to see Treviso? Then he shall. My father will throw a ball, and I will wear the best dress.
The dawn will come! Yeah, the dawn will come! I'm so glad they brought that back. Treviso. Okay. Make sure I come back.
In Treviso.
People feel at home here.
Yeah. I have to go back to Cafe Caterina. Not Cafe Caterina. Cafe... What was this cafe called? Back to this cafe to get that permanent bonus. Once I have a little bit more moolah. Okay. While we're still here, let's go ahead and do some... Fit for a crow. Return to the lighthouse via the... Oh, yeah. Treviso, a slow poison. Talk to Tea and Viago. Gate of the deep shadows. Unseal the path to deep sorrows. When the gods use blighted roots to block off, the gods are showing down his team. Okay. This magic is tied to the gods' champions. Powerful entities roaming to travel free. The team must defeat these champions, use their essence to break the seals. So while we're here in Treviso, let's go ahead and help his family out. I'm sure...
The market never stops, even during occupation.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
Ooh, I'm sure I can get you some spices, one way or another. The Antivan Crows. A letter from House Deriva. Lucanis, you were right. We knew they were coming, but the Antam invasion still caught us unprepared. Buying a Talon was a move that paid off for them. Emil Cortez was too skilled, and we were too busy picking up the pieces when the strike came. Worse, they hit without warning and had us in their grip fast. Too fast. They bought someone else. Maybe a lot of someones. We haven't yet found all the throats that need cutting. Now we have Ghilan'nain in control of all Antiva. Treviso is like their favorite toy. They flaunt the occupation here, showing off how they took charge of our poor, lawless people for their own good. I know you just got out and too much has happened already, but we still have work to do. The Della Morte Vineyards. Here we go. Viago, do you have a map of the Antam's movements through Antiva, or records of their activity? From an offhand remark, I learned of a vineyard south of Treviso was burned to the ground. It was one owned by the Della Mortes. I visited a few times. I remember the sign at the front gate with its brightly painted vines. Katerina was ensuring the families impacted were taken care of. I should ensure the same. Lucanis. Note attached to Viago's reply. V has attached everything you need to know and more. I've added a list of every contract closed with an Antam as the target. We have suffered, but the Antam have never been unchallenged. I have a bottle from the vineyard you mentioned. We'll drink it when Treviso is ours again. It will be all the sweeter. Tea. Seeking Zara. Lucanis. Here's everything I could find on Zara, at least when she's in Minrathos. As you know too well, she's frequently absent from the city, from the country itself half the time. Those trips are for longer than people think. Rumor has it she gets an imposter to sit in magisterium meetings for her. She wants the glamour of power without the boredom. She used to sponsor magical research in Minrathos, but that stopped abruptly, likely when she took her hobbies elsewhere. Nev. Attached to Nev's notes. Thea, Zara will still have associates in Treviso. If these notes can help track them down, use them. Perhaps a frequent guest at her gatherings, or money we can follow since it left the Tevinter Imperium. Zara is vain, egotistical, and cruel. Expect nothing less from those who sought her favor. Lucanis. Hala's resolve. These clear, resounding instruments are made from the seasonal shed of a single lineage of Hala, a trait of mutual respect that began when Antiva stood strong with the Dales. Okay. Let's track Fit for a Crow. No. Sorry, let's track a Slow Poison. Why am I not tracking that? Am I not tracking it? A Slow Poison. Track. There we go. There we go.
Oh, Minrathous needs one of these.
The Antam couldn't take the cafe. Too many poison cups.
I need to follow the actual dots, not what's on the map. Yeah. These are the ones that tell me how to actually get there. I was looking at the map to tell me where to go, and I shouldn't be doing that. Okay. There we are. I have to get past that gate. Need to get that chest, that's fine. Oh, randomly got some gold somehow.
I'm not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
I love these two. Love those zip lines. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to your cousins. See how we can help your house.
Can anyone hire you for training?
I've never been hired. Ours is a boon that is granted, and I have no part in deciding who receives it. Not that it would matter. From what I observe, you are beyond any training I could impart.
So maybe I have to be a rogue. It's either I have to be a rogue or I have to be an Antivan Crow. King's Draft. Action on behalf of Antiva. New Codex. King's Draft. Action on behalf of Antiva. As 7th Talon, I give notice that the Antivan Crows have drawn a contract against the enemies of Treviso, the Antam. It is not the Antam. We aren't required to give His Majesty a point by point, but he is your blood, Viago. It is a courtesy to let him know we are going to war. The occupying Antam are strong, driven, fanatical. They cannot be reasoned with because reason is just a weapon to be resisted. They can be killed, of course, but removing a leader does not remove their desire to be led. They are a force we must contend with, but they are not Treviso's true enemy. A name, Viago. Contracts require a stabber and a stabbee. Thea, you know my doubts. The butcher took the city too easily, and there is dealing with the gods there that I dread to know. But I fear that the true enemy of Treviso is not known because they are known, merely unrevealed. The hand that leashed Treviso, is that nebulous enough? Yes, that is a series of someone who can eventually kill, but not something we can send my father. On to draft 5 then. Neri begin again. Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. Andaratea Canatori, I love that name. 7th Talon transcribed Neri de Acutis? Acutis? Hala's resolve. These clear resounding instruments, I already read this. These clear resounding instruments are made from the seasonal shed of single lineage of Hala, a trait of mutual respect that began with Antiva, stood strong with the Dales. Yeah, okay, now we've seen everything. Now I've seen everything.
Occupied? The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
Zen, don't get your feet up on the table like that. The next march. Contract the next march. Crow diplomacy signed in blood from a period after influence was claimed, but before responsibility was accepted. If nations march on the elves, Antiva will not be silent. Never again. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go chat.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Is that out of character? I don't get it.
Help me out here. What contract?
One that may involve you.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord butchered Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
Interesting.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
I really, I have to say, I'm really loving how we are able to get this representation of the crows in this game. In general, I'm not a huge, assassin kind of person. Of course, I don't really like, assassinating people in general in real life. But I'm just saying, even in a fantasy sense, the idea of being an assassin was never appealing to me. When I was thinking about which faction I want to join, the Antivan Crows just weren't really on my radar of my top interest, faction-wise, for my character. But I really love how we are getting to know essentially the Della Morte family through Caterina, through Thea, through Viago, Firilario. You start getting to know them as people first and assassins later. And it's sort of like how my personal view of assassins really changed when I first met Thane. When I first met Thane in Mass Effect 2, it completely changed what I would envision as the stereotypical assassin for me 100%. And it's just cool just having that human aspect of assassins in Antiva through this family. I'm a far more approachable. I think that's a more approachable way of understanding this craft and this. It's I don't know. I'd have to say it's more palatable. I think palatable for me.
You're in charge. Antiva has a king.
Yeah, but...
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty.
Yeah,
We're
makes sense.
patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
I have to say that Iago has gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. I think they're green or blue. In this light, they look green. And they're just beautiful, beautiful eyes.